I'm Jordan Green-Wallace, and I am on the women's basketball team.
Hi, I'm Emily Munoz, and I am a women's soccer player.
Hi, my name is Zoe Cessna. I'm on the volleyball team here at Walla Walla, and I'm a business major.
Hi, I'm Kiana Crumm. I'm the head women's and men's volleyball coach here at Walla Walla University.
Being a woman in sports has impacted my life a lot.
I got into sports basically when I was like 4. My stepdad, my dad, he just wanted me and my sister to play something, whether it be volleyball, basketball, track. I did all 3 in high school.
I think there's so many positive things that come out of playing sports.
I feel like I've always been a very me person, if that makes sense.
Growing up, just playing basketball kind of made things easier for me growing up as a kid. It kind of helped with anger on and off the court.
I'm also a firm believer that women in sports become women who lead, and I love the idea of leading by example.
I feel like being on a team really broadens your perspective on life, even because you're not really playing just for you, you're playing for the girls on the team.
Well, I'm the captain of the women's soccer team, so I'm one of the captains, and I think it's helped me build my leadership skills a lot, and it's helped me build my communication skills a lot too.
Everybody has played with the type of player or worked with the type of person that tells you what to do rather than showing you what to do, and I think in comparing that, if you lead by example, you're showing others the way. You're modeling the way for others. So I think that's one thing that I've learned from playing sports is just leadership in general.
There's always going to be times where you're going to face hardships in sports in general, but as a woman in sports, I think it's just the biggest thing is just wanting to have a say.
I think a stereotype or things that you hear as a woman athlete are that men's sports are more interesting to watch or more fun to watch.
Well, definitely some of the stereotypes are that we're not as skillful and fast decision making, and we're not very on our feet type of as able to do things as the men can. And I think with a lot of the women, especially in this university, we're very skillful, we're very knowledgeable in our sport.
Women are seen maybe as conventionally not as strong as men, but I think that I speak for all women athletes when I say that that's not the case. We have so much more to offer than just brute strength. That's not what our sport is about.
We have a passion that is kind of translated when we play, and I think that's the main stereotype is that we don't have the same drive, but in my opinion sometimes we have more passion than the men do.
Last year when we broke history, and the year before that when we broke history, it just felt like we didn't really gotta say, we really did our thing. So that was our biggest thing, just not getting the appreciation that some of us deserved.
Don't judge someone based off what you think they can and can't do, because you'd be surprised how you can be proved wrong.
Here at Walla Walla, I feel like we're all so close. I've never had a team this close.
I think it's great that Walla Walla has women in sports, because it allows us to kind of showcase our talent and not just focus on the men.
It's just a big community, and the girls are just amazing, and it really, it just brings a lot to this experience.
As the years kept going on, I had a coach, Coach Neville Jones. He still is my biggest inspiration. He helped me get through a lot of things, and so basketball being one of them, he guided me into the direction that I wanted to be in. As a woman in college and out of college, to who I am right now, that's just how I've always pictured life. And when he passed in 2021, I think 3 months into my first year in college, it kind of took a turn. I didn't know how to express my anger, and so when I transferred over to Walla, I didn't know if I wanted to play basketball or not. And with the support from my family and support from one of my favorite trainers, Sabrina Robertson, she helped me. They all helped me get to where I am, and I couldn't be more grateful to be able to play at Walla Walla.
And then just a quick message to the young girls out there, young women out there trying to get into sports or thinking about getting into sports. What do you have to say to them?
Go for it. I think there's nothing better than women in sports. I truly think it teaches you leadership, it teaches you discipline, it teaches you balance, mentally, physically, within your school, within your family, in your relationships. I truly think that sports is one of the best ways that you can learn how to deal with difficult situations.
Give it a try. Do the best you can, because you don't know, like, you could find your lifelong family, you can find the best friend you never knew you needed. You can even like give yourself confidence, and I think that's a main thing with women now, especially girls transitioning into women, is that you don't have confidence, but you do. It's just hiding in there, and with sports you can definitely find it.
Don't let anybody tell you can't do something. If you put your heart to it and your mind to it, there's nothing that can stop you, because even if you're starting late, like I did, if it's something that you love and that you're passionate about, there's a way to do it. There's a way to figure it out.
You're accepting feedback and criticism, and you're learning from it. And I think that's something that's very important throughout all aspects of your life, is being able to accept that feedback, accept that criticism, and then change for the better. And I think this is something that young athletes have to learn, and this goes into every aspect of your life.
You're gonna come across people that don't believe in you, coaches that don't believe in you, peers that don't believe in you, but it's all about believing in yourself and recognizing that God-given skill and God-given passion for something and pursuing it relentlessly.
Don't give up. As hard as it is, just don't give up. There's times where you want to quit, but then you have to realize why you keep playing, understanding your why. Of course, my why is to just finish strong and to prove people wrong that I can do something without an approval, and I can do something just because you try and tear me down. You can't stop me. So be that unstoppable girl, be the unstoppable woman to the end, and go hard until the end. Whether it stops you at one point, find a way to get back into it, and don't stop. Please don't stop.